Hi guys, Sam here, your nerdy girl. Welcome back to nerdygirltv. Now today I wanted to talk about conventions. I'm talking about everything about conventions. I love conventions. I think they're a great place to meet people, to feel almost accepted, because let's face it, if you are part of one of those nerd groups or one of those groups that isn't really accepted by everyday society, it's just nice to be somewhere where you don't have to worry about that, where you know everyone there is there for the same purpose, they like the same things as you, and you can just talk and you can have some really good debates. Now, as I said, conventions can come in all shapes and sizes. They can be really small, they can be really huge, as in the San Diego Comic-Con that happens every year. They can be about specific shows. You can get Star Trek, you can get Supernatural, you can get Teen Wolf, you can get Twilight. I'm really sorry to everyone out there who hates Twilight, but yes, they do exist. I'm not going to tell you where. And then next thing you know, you can get conventions and events where they cover a whole wide range of things, from everything across TV and film to even sports. And I am catering to sports as well, because there are some sports that are pretty cool. I love going to them because it's interesting to see the sort of people that go, the sort of people that actually attend, and people you can get autographs from. I love having the opportunity to meet the actors and sometimes the sports people that go to these things, because some of them I've grown up with. I had an opportunity a couple of months ago and I met Power Rangers. I met the original Black Ranger, and that was just something that I'd always dreamed of doing when I was like 8 years old. 20 odd years ago that was. And to be able to have this opportunity to say hi and just say what an influence that person and that show had on my life is a really big thing for me. I like the fact that I can say thank you, which is important to me. Now, as I said, you can have conventions that cover individual shows, or you have the ones that cover a wide range of things. Now, the ones that I go to on a regular basis are the London Film and Comic-Con, which occurs, it's now twice yearly, once in around October and once in around July. That's a big wide range. It's probably maybe one of the biggest in London area. It's certainly one of the biggest that I know of. And there's another one that's also twice yearly, which is Collectomania. It's not as well known, in my opinion, well, just in my circles, as Comic-Con, but still as important. And the best thing about Collectomania is it is actually free entry. I'll get onto that a little bit later. Now, another thing about conventions that I love is seeing the costumes. I love seeing the effort that people have put into to becoming their favourite characters. Sometimes it's just downright amazing. And to the point where I've actually started to think about going into cosplay myself. So there will be a couple of videos further on down the line showing how I've created my own costumes. So really what I'm going to do is just a very brief introduction to conventions. I will do another one based on Collectomania, which is coming up this weekend, which is May 17th and 18th. And I'll give you a bit more of the lowdown on how Collectomania works, and then later on in the year, when it comes to July, I'll do a bit more on London Film and Comic-Con, and also my cosplay and the experiences that I get there. So I guess that's it for now. Whatever you're doing this weekend, make it a nerdy one, and I'll see you next time. Later days.